From the Storm Team 3 Weather Lab, here's Daniel's True View forecast.
Welcome back, everyone. Going to give you one last look at Tropical Storm Nate for the morning. It is continuing to show a little better signs of organization. Now, the western side is still exposed. It looks like you can still get some dry air to slide in here. The heaviest stuff is all removed from the center, and that is off over towards the east. Pretty typical for a tropical storm. This is going to continue to work its way towards the north-northwest, headed towards the Yucatan. And as it interacts with the Yucatan today, this is where we're really going to want to pay attention to what it looks like when it gets out into open water by tomorrow. That could tell us a lot about what the final intensity is going to be. It could add to the track right now, running on the assumption that it's going to clip right around Cancun. Not much has changed from the 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock advisory. It did move east a little bit overnight last night, so if you're just waking up and just joining us, this has been a little further eastwards than what we were looking at yesterday. Still, the cone is going to go just outside of Acadiana, so we still want to make sure that we're paying attention to the forecast over the next couple days. Category 1 storm packing winds at about 80 miles an hour along portions of the Gulf Coast by early Sunday morning. Very quick moving storm. It's already a depression by Monday morning out over through Tennessee and then pushes its way towards the Atlantic seaboard. That is going to be by Tuesday even. So once this thing hits, it does not hang around. That is good news for those of you who are worried about the potential for flooding. I think if we do see flooding, it's going to be along the coastline. You could be looking at 5 to 8 foot storm surge down over towards the east. For us here locally, I think 2 to 4 feet. That could put some flooding out along the coastline, a little bit down over towards Zippermore Point maybe, and then Morgan City maybe even as well. So tropical storm watch is going to be in effect up from Vermilion Parish all the way through Morgan City. Lafayette Parish is going to be included in that. Further towards the east, you're going to see a hurricane watch in effect all the way through towards Gulfport, Mississippi. Here's a look at the timeline of events. Most of the activity will start arriving late Saturday night. That's when we could start to see some of those rain bands moving through, maybe even Saturday afternoon. Winds will be picking up Saturday night. Sunday morning is when it's landfall. That's when it's going to be the worst. Again, I think the worst of the impacts are going to be just to our east. We may be once again dodging another bullet here in Acadiana. We will take that, monitor the forecast. I'll have an update for you coming out here in about 3 hours.